Hello there, my name is Tompack Guy, and today I want to be showing you how you can make a selectable audio player. To be able to select music on the go without having to wire it up, or have it be like a jukebox in your map. So, we're going to start by making the playlist of the songs, which I see you over there. Okay. For the playlist, what we're going to want is some sample audios you've chosen, a list crate, and a circuit board. First off, what you're going to want to do, open up your maker pen, and go to configure. You just go to configure tool on the list crate. Go to chip settings, make sure that menu is open, and add as many inputs as there is outputs on your sample audios. Now, what you're going to want to do, go to your tools, and just wire them all up. Once they're all wired, you're going to go back into your thing, and clone it. Clone the list crate. Now, use the select tool, select everything but the circuit board, and select the options, and copy. Now, go back into your maker pen menu, use the edit tool on the circuit board, go to select, and it should automatically open this up. So, just paste recent, and you have all the stuff you did outside now. Now, just go into your maker pen again, the configure tool, the out right here, configure the plus, add a name to a function, this can be anything, and then add the function. In the function, go to outputs, and create a list string, a list audio, and exit out of this menu now. Go back to tools, and wire them up to their respective ports. So the audio list goes there, and the blank one goes to the string. Now, add the names of each audio to these. For my case, I don't have any audios, so I'm just going to add 1 through 5. Now, that's all we have to do for the playlist, so you can close out of that by dropping your maker pen. Use the delete tool, delete everything outside of it except for the circuit board. Take your circuit board, use the configure tool, configure it, and feel free to change your name of the chip to playlist. And that'll be it for the playlist. Now, we're going to do the actual thing that will allow us to select and play the audio. So, I'll see you over there. Now, for this next part, you might be wondering why I have an int variable, or what those chips are that are called name. Well, it's just this chip that I used the configure tool on, configured, chip settings, sync, and renamed it name. And you can clone this, and they'll all have the same, because it's synced. But anyways, on to the next. I have 4 of those, obviously. 2 subtracts, 2 ifs, a add chip, a greater or equal, a lesser equal, a list get element, and a list get count. And that's all of them. So, first off, we're going to start from this side going this way, and that's how we're going to wire it. So, pull out your wire tool. We're going to wire this one right here to this one, like so, and that one that way. So, whatever number this is, using the configure tool, just add one there. Now, whenever this is triggered with an execute, it will go up 1, and all of these, because they're synced, have the same value. So when this goes up 1, all of these have the same number because they're synced. And we're going to do the same for the top, except this is a subtract. So we're just going to configure that. And boom. Now, for this next part, we're going to wire up our get count. This one will be here, this one over here. We're going to wire this one into here, this into here, and this one's going to be -1. this is also going to be 1. And on the next part, these are going to be wired like so. And that, like that. Now, this difference right here and there. And then make sure it's the then, not the else. And then there too. This one's also going to be wired in right here at the bottom into this one. And that's this wired. So now we're just going to use our select tool. Select all of this. Options. Make copy. Use your edit tool. Have a audio player at the ready. Edit its chip. I'm going to bring this away over here. And we're going to open up our select and paste recent. Now I'm going to wire this part right here into the media port on the audio player. And now here's the fun part. This is where I take the configure tool. You're going to configure this plus right here. Go down to audio and inputs. Get rid of audio. Create a list audio. And now we're going to name this because we're going to use an execute for one named next. And back. And we're running on outputs, and we're just going to create a integer, or an int, or whatever you want to call it. And just like that. Okay. So, we're going to wire these up now. Wire up back to the one with subtract. Wire it up to it, and next to the one with the add, wired up to it. Wire your list audio here, and over here. Now, in order for us to stop the audio wherever we want to change it, you can do that. Wire these up to the stop. Make sure you don't wire the then, because that will override this one. So, also wire these ones too. And wire your int into this int right here. Now that this is all wired up, we can go to the next part. This next part is going to be wiring up our playlist from earlier. Remember this? Well, we're going to be using that now. This is going to be wired into there, and eventually it's going to be wired into this text chip. So I have interaction volumes. This can be buttons or whatever you really want it to be. Interaction volumes cost the least, so that's why I use them. Just wire them up to this being back. That would be that one. That like so. And the middle one's going to be play. So on stop, we're going to change that right there. Now, before we actually edit this, I want to hook up two things so when we start using it, it works. So we're just going to configure it, and if you just configure a board, you can automatically go into chip settings. So set text, get rid of any inputs, just get rid of text, create a int and a list string. Wire up your list string to there and this one to there. So now we're going to be using these. So just use your edit tool on it. And we're going to create one thing. So open up this. You're going to want to get a list, get element. Now, if you're ever looking for a chip and you can't find it, easiest way, palette, search bar. Easiest way to do it, that's how I do it. So list, there, and there. And that would be to the text right there. And now, oh, wait, hold on. I've seemed to wire the ones to the wrong one. Okay, so this one is this one. This one must be blank, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. This. And there we go. Audio player. So, that's it.